The Sermon on the Mount is a significant portion of the Gospel of Matthew, chapters 5 through 7, containing a collection of sayings and teachings attributed to Jesus Christ. Regarded as one of the most important elements of Christian moral teaching, its themes of love, meekness, charity, and the moral compass of Christianity reverberate through centuries of theological discourse. The context sets the scene with large crowds following Jesus as he traveled through Galilee, amazed by his teachings and the miracles he performed. Recognizing the growing mass of followers, Jesus ascended a mountain and sat down, a traditional posture for a rabbi when teaching. His disciples gathered around him as he began what would become known as the Beatitudes. The Beatitudes, a set of teachings containing short statements beginning with, "Blessed are," present a radical inversion of societal values at the time. Jesus declares, "Bless those who are poor in spirit, those who mourn, the meek, and those who hunger for righteousness," to name a few. Each statement promises a future reversal of fortunes, offering hope and encouragement to those feeling marginalized. Following the Beatitudes, Jesus elaborates on a variety of key ethical topics through metaphors and parables. He speaks of salt and light, encouraging his followers to stand as examples in the world, enlightening it through their deeds and faith. The teachings touch upon the fulfillment of the law, emphasizing Jesus' role not to abolish, but to fulfill the Jewish law. An exemplary part of the sermon is the instruction to love one's enemies and turn the other cheek. This command to practice radical love and forgiveness was revolutionary, appending the standard Jewish teachings of reciprocity and revenge ingrained in the legal systems of the time. Jesus underscores the importance of sincerity and integrity in religious practice, advising against public displays of piety for the sake of admiration. The Lord's Prayer, given within this sermon, becomes a spiritual template, guiding believers in their communication with God. The prayer encapsulates the themes of divine provision, forgiveness, and guidance, encouraging introspection and reliance on divine support. With discussions on wealth, Jesus advises storing treasures in heaven rather than on earth, cautioning against economic greed and the pitfalls of wealth. He stresses trust in God's providence through nature analogies, such as the birds of the air and the lilies of the field, demonstrating that worry is futile. The sermon concludes with the famous parable of the wise and foolish builders. By contrasting the actions of those who hear his words and act on them versus those who ignore them, Jesus reinforces the necessity of living according to his teachings for a firm spiritual foundation. The Sermon on the Mount remains a cornerstone of ethical and spiritual reflection within and beyond Christian teachings. Its principles continue to inspire dialogues on morality, justice, and the nature of true spirituality. As a timeless message, its relevance endures, resonating as a call for holiness, compassion, and authentic living in pursuit of a higher moral ground. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe the channel for more biblical knowledge.